Satiricon.
Well, there's this documentary. Have you seen this documentary about Satiricon where Fellini is called Ciao Federico, and he's directing the two male actors, and they're naked on the bed, and the black slave is watching them, and he's talking to them so softly and going on top of them and telling them how they have to kiss and do this, and he's moving his hands around them, and you think that was amazing how soft he is, and he's talking about this situation between these two men having to love each other and on the bed, and the way that he's telling them how to kiss and how to touch each other is incredible.
He knew everything so perfectly. The most amazing thing was that he always showed you before what you have to do.
Yes, he
acted it. And he did it.
Yeah.
He acted it.
He acted it, yeah.
And you saw it was perfectly acted. And you said like, I can never.
You just have to mimic him. I mean, for him it was that you mimic me and then you.
You had to use him as a mirror. And do it like he wanted. He acted it in front of you. You just had to do that because he was so absolutely in every role and every personality that he could act the whole movie by himself.
Yeah, it was that's just so magic.
Magic.
Yeah, it's magic, like you said. Yeah.
This is absolutely magic. I know.
And then you see him exploding, then totally about the whale, because the whale wasn't what he wanted.
Like, everybody was like, okay, leave the studio. Where's the emergency exit out of here?
Horrible.
Emptiness around Mr. Fellini.
But Ginger and Fred is one of his most amazing movies too.
But it was
the beginning of
the
decadence.
The decadence, because he couldn't handle anymore the fact that television was much more important than real film.
Yeah.
But television has no magic. So he felt like this is the end of the magic time of movies. And this was his film to show what happens to society when television is taking over. He was the first to show it, actually.
Yeah, that's what is so important, because he was the first one who showed something like that.
Yeah, the drama of low TV shows.
Yeah. And what is it? What is going to entertain the people from the future is just this.
You see? No, he couldn't handle. He couldn't deal with the time. He couldn't. He felt so uncomfortable because there are other filmmakers who can go with the time, and they develop their own language into our zeitgeist. But he couldn't. He couldn't. His way to see things were made out of the past. It was a magic dream world he was in, and that didn't fit anymore to the way films had to be produced in the new age.
It's really interesting because the only director that I think that has overcome that and developed his own language from a commercial point of view is David Lynch. Because he's just like, he's not going to do what everybody is doing, but he's going to do what he wants to do, and he's doing it.
Absolutely.
He's distributing himself, and he's
working
on video, and working with Laura Dern, and she's putting money to do the film too. So he's like using his actors to.
Yeah, you have to create that kind of family that holds up your ideas and your way of working.
Yeah,
if not, there is no choice.
Yeah.
And he made it right.
He made it.
He's the only one.
David Lynch has made it incredible. Yeah.
Exactly. But he's younger, and he grew up in a different age, and he grew up in America. Fellini was, when we did Ginger and Fred, he was already 75 years old, so older, even almost 80. So for him it was, he really couldn't connect to things.
Right.
Anymore.
In that way, yeah.
There's a pressure of production behind you that said, okay, we have to do that film in 2.5 months. And before you had time like a year to tell your story. So how to deal with that short time when you have still the mentality of building up huge scenes just to make an experiment, and maybe tomorrow you say, oh no, we do it different. We do it again. They don't allow you to do that anymore.